Hey friends, it's Jason with Owlets Tarot, here to do uh, General Collective for my lovely Leos. I hope that you've all been well. Anything you need to know about the channel is down in the description box below. Please please forgive me for the volume being wonky. I'm working without a microphone currently, so I hope that everyone can hear me okay. I hope you've all been really well, and I appreciate you all. So let's get into your reading. I'm using the Fountain Tarot for you guys. Now, recent past energy, we have the Death card and the Emperor card. This Death card has been stalking all the collectives. I shit you not. It's been in almost all of them. I've got to go back just out of curiosity and count how many it's appeared in, as well as the Judgment card. The Emperor has appeared in a couple, so has Temperance and the Moon card. And the Wheel of Fortune I know has appeared in at least one, as well as the Fool. So basically, in all the readings this month, it seems as though the same, 15 cards or so have just kind of been repeating themselves in different orders, in different decks. There are, as I've said in a couple of the past readings, very similar threads running through the collective, so we'll see if your reading contains those threads as well. But it is a month that I am encouraging those of you who feel compelled to do so to check your moon and or your rising signs. So anyway, in past energy, we start out with Death and the Emperor, and it feels like there's been the release of something that brought you a lot of stability, but at the same time was keeping you restrained in some way, keeping you from moving forward, keeping you boxed in. So it was a very necessary death. It was a very necessary release. One that you've already begun to recognize the benefits of, because it feels as though you are stepping out of this chapter, this structured way of doing something, this box that you'd found yourself within, and you're stepping out into the world and taking those risks, taking that gamble. The card at the bottom of the deck, we've got the Fool card. So that energy of truly stepping out into the unknown, not knowing where you may end up, not knowing where the wheel's going to stop, whether you're going to be right side up, whether you're going to be ass over teacup. But that being life, and that being part of the adventure, that being part of the fun, part of the mystery that you're learning to embrace and find the pleasure in, find the pleasure in the mystery, find the pleasure in the unknown, find the excitement in the lack of stability and structure. It's almost like someone kind of getting their first taste of freedom. It's that type of feel. Yeah. In with this judgment card again. In this deck, when I see this judgment card, it's almost it makes me think of a figure rising up beyond the veil, seeing things for what they really are. But I'm feeling in this reading, this is very much about recognizing that the answers that you seek, they're not going to come from external sources. They're going to come from within. So I'm seeing this veil kind of keeping you in as you're reaching out to others for answers, to the divine source energy for answers. There's a soft and subtle reminder that the answers you seek exist within you, exist within this cup, exist within your emotions. And your emotions, it's something that you've been working very hard at keeping balanced, making sure that you're embracing this new start. In all of its wonders, making sure that you're taking that gamble, spinning that wheel. Remember, this is you stepping out of and leaving behind a chapter of your life that was very written out for you. And you could have even written it out for yourself. But it was very structured. And there's now a love, or you're moving into a love and an appreciation of the laid back, freeing nature that you're now embracing. Yeah, that you're fully embracing. Let me grab you a... Where is that deck? The Wild Unknown Archetype. Whoops. That's too many, Spirit. That's also too many. Just one card, please. There we go. Alright. The card that came out is the box. Talking about breaking out of said box said cage. The box archetype is about rules, um, and that cage that we spoke of, that structured normality, that order, and coherence, doing things in a very logical fashion. Which there, obviously that's not a negative thing. There's a time and a place for everything, but this is about getting a taste of something else. This is an energy that you seem to be moving out of, into this new energy, stepping out of this box. But this box is something that's been around you, and it's made up of some type of confining thought. So it's time to really figure out what is that thought. These thoughts that are keeping you from breaking through its confines, because doing so requires awareness, requires bravery, requires continual effort. Because the box, it's this card's shadow side is all about judgment. It's all about fear of the unknown. It's all about limitation, and rigidity. So once you can break through one layer, another will present itself to you. So keep going. Keep breaking through those layers, because an exquisite life requires you to do just that. Alright, let me grab you a spirit oracle, a spiral oracle. For my lovely Leos. Alright, we've got stories of my mother. Sorry, I was just trying to figure out if I'm viewing this eye as, like, this triangle as almost a window into this picture, and it's looking in. The perspective is something that kind of threw me. I didn't catch that before. Anyway, eyes of my mother. I'm going to read you the message that the artist wrote as she created this painting. This illustration tells me to pay attention to the information embedded in my DNA, which is a map that guides me to the mold of my heritage. In order to know that mold and how it has shaped me, I have to make a journey that begins in the womb of my biological mother. My body has gestated in her body, and during the pregnancy we were one being. Every day her blood carried chemical information generated from her emotions, thoughts, and experiences. Everything she went through, my body felt as well. When I entered the world, my upbringing was immersed in a certain cultural identity, a nation, a social environment, and a family system that instilled in me many norms and patterns about how to think, act, and react to every situation of daily life. This card is very much bringing me to the energy of the box. This journey now brings me to the present and leads me to observe my spontaneous reactions, even those I sometimes do not understand. Breaking free of structure is something that I am being now called and encouraged to do. I realize that conditioning is a series of movements and memories that are always of the past. I call these memories knowledge, and I have millions of them accumulated, of pleasure, suffering, pain, fear, joy, and much more. To this day, I have become the result of these memories. They have conditioned my life. However, they do not condition my observer. The deepest part of me observes without judgment or conditioning. Uninfluenced by molds or cultures, it quietly watches me, my memories, my reactions. It simply observes. What am I here for? The benefits of contemplation are immeasurable. The dual mind is in constant conflict. I stay, I go, I want, I don't want. When I observe it, there is simply no more inner struggle. So today, I observe myself with love and full acceptance of who I am, without needing to change reality nor accumulate more information. I observe my thoughts and my emotions without judgment. I accept and embrace myself with everything that comes with it. My gaze expands and thus sees the world. My gaze expands and thus sees the wisdom to live a full life in the world. Living life more fully, with these new experiences. Breaking out of this box. Recognizing that you have your own life to live and your own experiences to gather, so that you can live life to your fullest. Remember, an exquisite life requires you to break through these layers. All right, my dear Leos, I hope that this reading resonated with some of you. If it did, please give this video a thumbs up. It helps me out. I appreciate each and every one of you for watching. You are loved here. I hope that you are taking care of yourselves, always, first and foremost, and that you're taking care of those around you. Yeah, thank you so much. I greatly look forward to our time again back here soon. And seeing how my words are now going all dyslexic on me, I will let you go. Bid you adieu. Good day. Take care, friends. Bye.